Hi, thank you very much for your registration in this live workshop. And before we meet in live workshop, I thought I'll just give you a pre-training for this live workshop so that you understand what we are going to discuss and how you are going to get benefit out of this. And this is what you're going to learn in the next 10-15 minutes. So make sure that you do not leave this before the 10-15 minutes gets over. So let me first introduce myself. My name is Rakesh Rana. I'm India's leading mid-career thought leader and a growth mentor. I've been fortunate and honored to lead a team of 200 plus mid-level professionals in my corporate life of spanning over 20 plus years. And I've been also fortunate to actually work with more than 30 industries in my corporate life. This is not the job change per se, but it is the exposure that I had with those industries was tremendous experience that I've got through these industries. Now, why am I here? For the simple reason that when I was going through my own career challenges over the last 20 years or so, I realized that there are certain aspects of the career which we at the mid-career people do not realize. And we typically find the symptoms in our career like this. Let me just show you the screen so that you understand that these are the typical symptoms that we look at in the mid-career life. And why I call it as symptoms, because these are the surface level pain that people feel based on the triggers. The triggers happen when you are just waiting in your comfort zone for long period of time and let the pain come to you and then only you act. Now this is called the reactive approach to the career building process. And I realized with the hard time when I was probably doing it for last 12 years or so in my career, before I realized that I was very reactive in my career. And when I understood this, I started to move across. And this is what I wanted to explain this. So let me explain you why you need to attend this. Now think about this as your life. Okay. Most of us will live around 75 years of life. And out of that, 40 long years is what we are going to spend in the job itself. Now these 40 years define our life and the lifestyle that we are going to live. Unfortunately, none of us have been taught in our diploma, degree, or any education system how to build, develop, and grow our career. In fact, the education system is silent on this piece. So what education system does is it tells you that you go beta, try, experiment with your career and call it as an experience. And we are just in the race like any other race for this experience. So we are in the race when we are choosing the science commerce, we are in the race when we are choosing the colleges, we are in the race when we are choosing the jobs, and we are in the race when we are choosing the compensation or the certificate. Now think about this aspect of it in your career, how crucial it could be. Now if you realize that after 50 years of your age you will not be jumping around the job, and because you are here right now, you must be looking at the things after 10-15 years or so. Now everybody in the mid-career has one myth about themselves, and that is, I know how to build, develop, and grow my career. Unfortunately, the stagnancy is so high in the mid-career that 1 year of stagnancy actually put you back by 3 years, and most of the professionals do not realize that. They feel that I'm taking a right decision by not taking a decision or being stagnant into my current scenario, but it's not the case. In fact, they are losing out into the market, in the competition, as well as in the industry itself, and they become irrelevant to the industry after all. And that's where most of the mid-career professionals struggle for their financial growth. So let's say you spent around 17-18 years in your education system by spending lakhs of rupees. You spend another few lakhs of rupees to actually earn the certificates that you actually went for it. And still your financial growth is still not there. Think about it. Do you really deserve more than what you are earning today in your bank balance every month? If your answer is yes, this is the live workshop that you do not want to miss, because what we are going to also cover is to help you understand that what are the each stage means, what are the key success factor in each of the stages, and you need to understand how you can actually take charge of your career, because if you do not take charge, somebody else will play with your career. Maybe through office politics, maybe through actually the pandemic, maybe through not having the pipeline of the sales, maybe through your role become redundant, or maybe through the technology overtake. Now, in either of this scenario, you have to understand that the mid-career level, only 10% of the professional go to the growth level. Rest of them are in the leveling and decline stage. The reason is very simple, because they do not understand what is the clarity about their career. They do not have the strategy to build a career, and they do not have the execution path. And you must be wondering that what is Naukri.com and all other portals are doing in that case. If you are just being dependent on the Naukri.com and all other portals around the world, then you are missing the point that if your career was to be built only through the portal, you would have been already enjoying your life so far with no financial troubles. But that's not the case right now. And what we are going to also show you, how the people in my community are getting the hike up to 150%, 70%, despite having 3 years gap, 6 months gap, having 60% hike in the telecom industries, having 61% hike in the supply chain, and so on. And that is what I'm going to show, how these people actually got into this level of success in a very, very short time. I believe in only one thing in the mid-career. Take charge of the career and accelerate the growth. So if you're somebody who loves to accelerate in the growth, loves to have your financial result in front of you in a very short period of time, then you are more than welcome in this live workshop. You feel that, no, I just want to be average, like every other Tom, Dick and Harry in the market. I just want to have as per the market condition, 10%, 14%, 15% is what your satisfaction level is, then it may not be the right training for you. But if you feel that you are worth it, you deserve more, then do not miss. Most of the professionals actually register and miss out. You feel like, why should I bother to actually go and attend this session? The reason you are feeling like this is for a simple reason, because you have not understood the real crux of your career itself. You were only looking for the shortcuts and the tips. And that is precisely the reason you have not got the result as well. So if you're looking for the transformation, join me in this live workshop. I look forward to see you in my live workshop. Thank you and God bless.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So